And 287 individual students who sat for the 2020 KCSE examinations will not receive their results for alleged involvement in exam irregularities. Education CS Professor George Magoha says there is no school whose results were cancelled in totality, but over 20 schools are under investigation following alleged malpractice. Lekishon Laban with the details.
The Teacher Service Commission says some professional and experienced teachers were allegedly involved in examination malpractices.
We are very disappointed by these reports, especially when they involve professional teachers. Teaching is a noble profession, and we should uphold the ethics of this profession.
The TSA boss says alleged irregularities touches on the use of smartphones, with incidences such as screenshots and dissemination of question papers directly to candidates or hired people to do the questions on behalf of candidates. Another incident involved a female school principal in Machakos who was caught with screenshots of examination questions on her profile status. A senior teacher in one school was also arrested using his phone to help a candidate doing her examination from hospital. Another teacher had posed as an examiner in one center, but the long arm of the law got him and has since been arrested. To curb the alleged examination malpractices, the TSC says it will launch a biometric system to enroll and validate all teachers in public schools.
We must be extremely cautious to avoid punishing framed-up teachers who could otherwise be sacrificial lambs of the true examination crooks. For instance, we must interrogate allegations of how a teacher can deliberately post smuggled-up questions on her own app WhatsApp page, the consequences notwithstanding. To this end, we have resolved to launch a transparent process of biometric enrollment and validation of teachers in all public schools.
Despite the alleged irregularities, Education CS George Magoha announced that there was no school whose results were cancelled in totality except for the 287 individual students where sufficient evidence was used to arrive at the cancellation verdict. Out of the 287, 211 were found with unauthorized materials in examination rooms. 45 mobile phones are under investigation to detect the examination frauds. Other alleged malpractices include impersonation, collision, and double scripts. Magoha, however, says that 20 schools are being investigated over irregularities and may trigger cancellation of results once a proof is established.
These candidates are very lucky because otherwise we would have perhaps cancelled about exams from about 20 other schools. But like I've said, we have given the benefit of doubt, and as we continue to check the results, for now they'll get their results. But if we find a very compelling one, we shall go and appeal to His Excellency so that we can actually cancel that result.
The CS, however, says the class of 2020 performed better than the class of 2019 despite the COVID-19 pandemic. Lekishon Laban, TV 47.